Newtons. Today, I thought I'd show all of you my process that I have whenever I'm making my wooden swords. It's important to remember that whenever you are cutting anything with a saw, power saw in particular, is that you always need eye protection. I don't have goggles or safety glasses on me, but I do have my gas mask. Let's begin. Get the sword out of the way. We have a casualty. My phone survived falling off of the chair that I had my wood propped up on. Should have probably found a better place to sit it because I had a hunch that the chair would vibrate, but it's okay. And now you have this little piece of wood right here. This obviously is the finished product. Now you have to go to making it, of course, look more sword-like, which goes by the sanding. Well, first off, cutting to make a point or an edge, and then sanding it. Okay, there you go. As you can see, I made a nice point. Now, I don't want this to be dangerous, so, like I said, I have to get to the sanding down process. Of course, for the sanding process, all I do is take some sandpaper, and then pretty much just go over the blade a few times. Or, I guess, in this sense, the blade. Or you can just go to the wooden parts that need, of course, obvious filing down to not be dangerous to anybody. Especially if it is meant to be a tiny sword for a younger person. Just get that point at the top nice, rounded off. It may seem stupid, it's just that I cut the point in a regular angle. But if I'm rookie, yeah, I pretty much already got it, just saying. Okay. Just gently take it right across. There it is. Now, on to the cosmetic part, which is overall the easiest part of this entire process. What I have here is some twine, a nice big roll of twine, which I'm going to take, extend out a good distance on the area where a handle would be on a real sword. I'm just going to take it right here, tie a nice little knot in there, and no, this knot will not be the only thing supporting this. That'd be dumb if it were. You gotta take it through. There you go. As you can see here, I'm slowly but surely finishing off, just getting a nice rough wraparound on the twine, which, like I said, the cosmetic part is always the easiest part for all this, in which I usually just go around as much as I potentially can for the handle. Like I sometimes trace back up to the top just to make sure that twine has a nice place to sit, a nice place to rest for whenever you're basically holding it so it doesn't come apart whenever you're using it. Especially getting that first little loose piece from the first time you tied it, which I'm going over right now to ensure maximum comfort and structural safety of this whole handle setup. Then after I get the twine nice and set up, I take some of this metal ducting tape and just basically support all areas that need support, aka top and bottom of the thread line. Boom, there you go. As you can see, I got this first little support done. Now I got to move on to the top, which is still bare. And this will sort of travel up to here on the blade, maybe, right there. Then boom, there you have it. Sorry, my camera still has a bit of sawdust on it. There you have, it just sits up here, the completed blade, all in its majesty. I may be adding some paint, or as I did before, a purple sort of primer to it. Since I can't make it orange, like this one, actually, let's do a size comparison, setting them both up side by side the same way. Both roughly the same size, I'd say. And of course, you got the smallest blade I've made so far. Which, if you follow me Deviant, you know, which if you follow me in my DeviantArt, you know these blades are for, and who they're meant for. And then this, of course, only sits about, it actually goes pretty much about half the size of, well, actually, heck, not even half, like more. Half and a quarter, I'd say. Best estimated guess, although I don't know measurements at all. And, yeah, so pretty much what I normally do after this point is I decide whether or not I'm going to do any more decoration on it. Like, for example, on this blade, I, of course, used orange spray paint. I can't do that for that one because that'd be unoriginal, and so I think I may just go with the primer idea. But there you have it, Neotins. An entire tutorial, or not even a tutorial, I guess it's called a tutorial, on both a tutorial and sort of a blog of how I make my wooden swords. That's all for now. Neo Jakerton, signing off.